Ever tried to sand a curved edge on a large piece of furniture only to realize your stationary sander is completely useless because the project is just too bulky to move? That is exactly where this little rolling pin-style drum sander comes into play. It is one of those tools that looks a bit unassuming at first, but once you chuck that 8mm spindle into a standard drill, it suddenly makes sense. You are essentially turning your cordless or air-powered drill into a handheld spindle sander, which gives you a surprising amount of control for smoothing out those tricky, awkward shapes. What stands out is the two-handed operation. Because you are holding the drill in one hand and the end of the drum in the other, you get a level of stability that you just cannot achieve with a standard flap wheel or a random orbital sander. It feels solid in the hands, and the rubber construction of the drums does a decent job of gripping the sleeves so they do not just slide off while you are working. The kit comes with 2 different drum sizes, which is a nice touch for variety, and they throw in a few sleeves to get you started. It is worth noting that, when you are shopping for replacements, you should look for the outer diameter of the sleeve rather than the drum itself, which is a small detail that could save you a headache later on. Now, it is not going to replace a heavy-duty shop machine for high production work, and honestly, the setup can feel a little bit manual compared to a dedicated benchtop unit. You are relying on your drill's speed, so if you have a drill that struggles with low-end torque, you might find it bogs down a bit under pressure. It is also a bit of a workout if you have a massive project to tackle, as you are the one providing the movement and the pressure. But for those specific, custom contouring jobs where you need to get into a tight radius or smooth out a rough cut on a large tabletop, it is a clever, inexpensive way to get the job done without breaking the bank. It is a simple, no-nonsense addition to the workshop that fills a very specific gap, and for the price, it is hard to argue with the utility it brings to the table.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.